of human history, not the steam history. This is a simple town that they reconstructed here in Bonanzaville. It's not the original town, obviously. At least that's what I know, because I'm not that big on this stuff yet. But for now, let's check out this place. First off, the Railway Express Agency. Not much of steam engines, but still part of railroad history. The doors are open because it's like 150 degrees here. Not just hitting. It's only 84. It's the hot as hell. Now this is for people who like motor trains. Well, engines, to be honest. Engines and trains, because a train is not an engine. A train is something that the engine pulls. Now, I'm getting into modeling myself, so this is some good inspiration. And speaking of models, ta-da! A well-working major railroad. Nothing is running at the moment. Must be on break. Yeah. Oh, that thing just turned on. I want anything to be doing. Yeah, this little miniature town thing, I have a soft spot in my heart for because it's just so magnificent. Building your own town. Oh, and here I speak. Oh, okay. There it goes. Money pounds. I do love major railways. They're just so fun to look at and to explore. Oh look, there's two more. And I just love the tunnels. The tunnels always seem so magnificent. Mostly because of the story, the sad story of Henry. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. He flew to a tunnel. I forgot for the ever thing though, but now it's off. I think it's mostly activated once you reach a certain point. Yep, I was right. Nice. So yes, support let's be. It's very nice. Old train yards and stuff like that, old bridges, mules. And there's more of it over here. Now this is truly lovely. This is something like Thomas. Truly magnificent. Next up, more of the actual historical place of the town. Old-fashioned barber shops, haunted times, and a simple house right here. My house. Oh, it's German. Nice. Now this is nice. It's not the well kept over here, but it's nice, none of all. Small things, knickknacks. Now I believe this is where the dentist place is. Yep, I was right. Old person dentist, eh? Huh, ironic. Yep, this is the old person dentistry. Old dentures. Now my mother, she used to work in a dentistry. Not dentistry, but she worked at a dentist's office. And I'm sure she'll be interested in old things like this. Obviously, she didn't work in a place like this, but you know what I meant. Artifact. You know, this is the old-fashioned church you would see in old, like in Frankenstein movies and stuff, something like that. Yeah, the old wicker made. Quite lovely. I do say so myself. Okay, well there. And to the barber shop. Let's see Floyd there. If any of you watched the Andy Griffin show, you will know that reference. This is the You Are Next barbershop. I get the joke. Now this is something you would have seen in the old-fashioned cowboy movies. The pot-belly stove, my favorite, and the old-fashioned white, red, and blue things. I forgot what those things mean. But I do know that this place, that a barbershop, used to be also a place where they would also be a doctor. So I think the story goes that the white and the red were like the blood veins, like the red was the blood veins and the white was the, I don't know, the teeth, because this was also where they would do dentistry too. They were a jack of all trades back in the day because they only had so much people, so they didn't have a whole industry based on that stuff. But so far, we're not even halfway done yet, my friends. Nowhere near done. And I love it. Now stop. Whatever this bit 100 times. Ah, the paper. Back when the paper used to be an extra thin. There are flies everywhere, so I'm either getting out of here soon because I hate flies. I hate flies. This is the printing press and how they did things. Of the flies, I hate flies. And they are big flies too, like the size of grapes. No nice flies. And let's go to another place. Fargo's first house, as it says right here. Fargo's first house. First house. So far, still better than any apartment. Now, thankfully, back in the day, this was called the Dakota Territory. There was no North or South Dakota, only one big glorious Dakota. And as you would expect, it was not really industrial. Still very economical in farmland. But nonetheless, it was still a very precious part of our republic. And last year, it was in restoration, so that's good. Old-fashioned stuff in here now. This is where they would sleep. And let's show down here. That home was formally recognized in 1939. Damn flies. I don't know why the flies are always flying near me. It's ruining the shots. There's a rock. Ah! Fuhrenberg store. That sounds German enough. I wonder what's in here. Oh no! I wonder what's in here. Oh. Now this is basically like the general store of the place, right? The general store. They have your little things in here. Now this is nice. In fact, I might bring out the tripod. Hold up. Okay. I got the tripod out. And this. is the general store. The thing kind of still tight, so I have to. There we go. There we go. See? This is where you would buy your clothes. And the little toys and knickknacks, the shoes. Even back then, they still had everything in one. This basically, if this was still in operation today, this would be a thrift store. But damn, what a good-looking thrift store! I say. Next up, oh, that's such a bird. The bank. 1889 to 1989. Damn, that's a long time. Thank the Lord. And that's nice. Name of. English something. Ain't that something? I have no idea what this is because the thing's been stamped out, scraped out. I'm guessing some sort of secure private bank vault. Ooh, now here come the coins and the dollars and the banknote. Oh, great. List Jacquard. Lenin. Ugh. Oh, yes. George Washington. And this is from Russia, from Chile, Canada, Hungary, Mexico, Poland, China, Brazil, Belgium, Denmark, Canada, Finland, Peru, Scotland, including Ireland and Britain. We got Argentina, Norway, Germany, and Uruguay, and of course the good percent United States. This was the old coins back then. You can still find these old 1 cent penny ones today. Among many other coins and paper currency. Yeah. The rate things are going, the current US dollar might be in this museum. Along with all this techno nonsense, crypto, whatever it's called. I'm not a techno geek. We'll get to the church soon. Next up is a log cabin. I'm here, so old Abe would love it here. I'm gonna be here in where clear because it's not that big. This is a house perfect for a dwarf. I ain't going up there because that's way too short and I'm about 5'11". I'm not a hobbit. But it's a good establishing shot. Please no smoking or howdy ha ha. See? I'm taller than the door. This place was made for hobbits. But it's still kind of cozy. Nice rug. Okay, time for some good old fashioned Jesus. Hallelujah. Now, I believe back in the day that the church was also the schoolhouse. Like I saw a little house on the prairie. I wonder. Go in here. Yep, go in here. Actually, I'm on. This person used to be in the schoolhouse too. I guess they were civilized enough to have a separate place. I have to be quiet, so I'm gonna speak into the microphone very quietly, it's very loud. And I grew up Catholic, so you must always be quiet in the presence of the Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh yeah, you must always be quiet in His house. I learned that as a young boy. And what a lovely place.